Gotta go find a new location to shoot this video because the neighbor who's Amish is making so much noise. Think about it. No, think about that. The Amish, who's not supposed to use electricity, is too loud, so I can't shoot the video. God, it's ridiculous. Yeah, let's live next to a Quaker. That's great fun. Hey everybody, you came back. Thanks. Welcome back to another episode. It's filmed on the same day. I know, I get it. But today we are doing another photography thinger. Except this one's going to be on reflections. So the assignments are getting a little bit harder. How do I take a photo of reflections? What am I taking a photo of? That's your first question. What are you taking a photo of? You have to figure out what you want your subject to be and work that. Chances are you can go out and just walk around until you find something. Inspiration does hit and it does work, but you will have more success if you are actually actively thinking about what you want your subject to be and then plan for that. It works a little better. Quaker finally calmed down, so that's nice. But the cool thing about taking reflections is you can kind of distort your subject a little bit. Meaning you can do it in a puddle of water, you can do it on a shiny metal surface, you can do it in a window, you can even do a reflection of yourself. I've had some students take great photos. They put their sunglasses down and they took a picture of themselves in their sunglasses. So it was kind of like a self-portrait in some aspects. But the coolest thing about doing reflective photography or reflections in photography is you're getting a 3D representation of the world, except you made it 2D. Because reflection really isn't 3D, it's 2D. And I know you're taking the world 3D, you're putting it on a photo, but now you're even getting more gooder at it. I mean, you see something that's 3D and you're doing a reflection of it. So you already flattened it out. And now you're trying to recreate that flattened image and make it pop in a photo. So yeah, your photography brain's getting even bigger now. Oh, my hands are cold. It's still winter out. I know it's the second day of spring, but come on, this is Wisconsin. Get your life together, kid. If you're having a hard time with reflection and photography, the most obvious choice is a mirror. And I know everybody's at home, quarantined right now from the Coca-Cola virus, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? So reflection photography can always be done in a mirror, or a puddle, or a window. I'm going to show you some examples of what I did reflection photography on here on the farm. Oh, I had some puddles, so I went with that. I wanted to do some reflections, but I kept showing up in my reflections. It's my clipboard. I take notes when I do stuff. Deal a meal. But I'm going to pan around and show you what I'm thinking about. Give you guys some help on this. Okay, here I go. As I was walking around, I saw some of these puddles, and I have a subject. My subject I was going to take photos of was right here. Thunder Punch He-Man, 1983, baby. And I did get some cool reflection photos of him, but as I was setting up my subject, I found out that he's so tiny that he had a hard time showing up in the photo. And then I was taking photos of him. Inspiration hit. Woo! See this puddle there? It's actually reflecting that shed. So I had to sit there and it's like, okay, I can see that puddle. I'm backing up. There's the window, which is straight up there. So as I was taking pictures of Thunder Punch He-Man, I saw the reflection of the shed over here and I thought, you know what? That might make a pretty cool photo. So I had a secondary subject, which was this shed reflected in the puddle. So you can see how my problem was with my little toy He-Man. He barely showed up. I mean, look at the size of that shed. It's a 130-foot long shed, and only part of it's showing up in that puddle. And I have to constantly change my angle to get the subject where I want it. And if you don't know where we're looking right in that puddle. Just like puddles over here, you can't see anything in them because we're at the wrong angle. That puddle there, if I want to take a photo of that window right up there, so if I could point to it, that window right there, you see him? Yeah. I have to be way back here. If I'm real close to this puddle, everything disappears. My reflections are gone. I have to figure out where I need to be to get the reflection that I want. So boom, right there might be kind of cool. Boop boop. Okay, reflection photography. It's gonna be a tougher one. But if you plan it out, it shouldn't be a problem. The worst thing you can do is just walk aimlessly with your camera, trying to wait for the perfect subject, the perfect reflection, the perfect photo, just to jump out and bite you in the can. It doesn't really work that way. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, but most good photographers, if not all good photographers I know, plan their photos out accordingly, meaning they have a plan. So I hope you learned a little bit on reflection photography. And if you didn't, well, watch the video over. Maybe you missed something. You can't expect to remember everything you see and hear and read. Oh my gosh. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time on this YouTube. Hey. Go. It's over. So, a reflection photography. Whoa, let's fix this. This is a bit silly. There I am. Look at this handsome guy over here.